How you doing? Welcome. I'm Dick Bartley. This is the Classic Countdown. We'll cover the hits and headlines of March, April, and May 1973. It looks like we have room for a Dynamite Top 20 plus 5 or 6 bonus extras. So let's get her underway with Lou Reed.
Holly came from Miami, FLA. Hitchhiked away across USA. Plucked her eyebrows on the way, shaved her legs, and then he was a she. She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls go do 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 do. Little Joe never once gave it away. Everybody had to pay and pay. A hustle here and a hustle there. New York City is the place where they said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey Joe, take a walk on the wild side. Sugar Plum Fairy came and hit the streets, looking for soul food and a place to eat. Went to the Apollo, you should have seen him go, go, go. They said, hey sugar, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Alright. Ha. Jackie is just speeding away. Thought she was James Dean for a day. Then I guess she had to crash. Valium would have helped that patch. I said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls say, do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Blowing it down with Lou Reed's classic Walk on the Wild Side from the spring of 1973, when Senator Sam Ervin, chairman of the Senate Select Watergate Committee, opened televised hearings with a serious prediction.
We don't like the surgeon's knife, but sometimes it comes a cancer, that the only way you can eradicate it is by the use of the surgeon's knife. And I think you can have such a thing as a cancer on the body politic that has to be eradicated the same way.
The Electric Light Orchestra is coming up, and now back to the spring of 1973 with a one-hit group called New York City in the Sunday Night Countdown.
Remember the day you up and left. I nearly cried myself to death. Oh yeah. And then I met someone else. She made me stop and get a hold of myself. Oh girl, I'm doing fine now. Without you, baby, I'm doing fine now. Without you, baby.
lover and a real and rockin'. Run it over and a move on up now. Go for cover and a real and rockin'. Run it over, run over, paint over. Cause I got to the news. Whee!
ELO's smokin' version of Chuck Berry's Roll Over Beethoven from the spring of 1973. Some of the top movie hits of that day were the big screen version of Godspell, Scarecrow with Gene Hackman and Al Pacino, the rock and roll concert film Let the Good Times Roll, and Paper Moon starring Ryan and Tatum O'Neal.
I don't want you smoking in the car tomorrow. There are going to be a couple of extra people riding with us, and this particular person don't like cigarette smoke.
What extra person?
Miss Delight. Miss Trixie Delight.
Stay close for Johnny Nash and Al Green. And we're back to the spring of 73 now with our fourth bonus extra. It's Pillow Talk by Sylvia.
Can't find love The Classic Countdown with Dick Bartley.
Johnny Nash with his follow-up to I Can See Clearly Now, Stir It Up from the spring of 1973, when the Knicks won the NBA championship 4-1 over the Lakers, and Willis Reed was once again MVP. Montreal beat Chicago to capture the Stanley Cup. Tommy Aaron was the Masters champion, and the legendary Secretariat won the Kentucky Derby, then went on to capture Thoroughbred Racing's elusive Triple Crown. One more bonus extra before we get into the official Top 20. Here's Al Green from the spring of 73.
What a beautiful time we had together. Now it's getting late and we must leave each other. love. And if you find you a long ways from home, and somebody's doing you wrong, just call me, baby, and come back home. Come back home. Back home, baby. Things ain't going right. Yeah, it's all the day. Why call me when you're lonely? You can call me when you're feeling sad, baby. Oh, yeah, it's all the day.
Al Green's Call Me Come Back Home from the spring of 1973. I'm Dick Bartley. A pleasure to be counting him down with you tonight. Back with our salute to the spring of 1973. 1 week after the last American fighting forces left Vietnam, Hanoi released the final 595 U.S. prisoners of war. While Steely Dan gave us the number 20 record in the countdown, reeling in the years.
Your everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? You've been telling me you're a genius since you were 17. In all the time I've known you, I still don't know what you mean. The weekend in the college didn't turn out like you planned. The things that pass for knowledge I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? I spent a lot of money and I spent a lot of time. The trip we made to Hollywood is etched upon my mind. After all the things we've done and seen, you find another man. The things you think are useless, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
Rocking your Sunday night with Reelin' in the Years. Steely Dan from the spring of 1973, when U.S. immigration officially ruled that John Lennon had overstayed his welcome in this country and was now considered deportable.
Under the law, Mr. Fieldstein could not grant him a change of status to a permanent residence, and instead granted his application for voluntary departure and fixed a period of 60 days by which Mr. Lennon must effect his departure from the United States.
INS Director Saul Marks. Lennon immediately applied for permanent resident status. Unforgettable hits from Skylark and the Doobie Brothers are straight ahead. Now back to the spring of 73 with Dr. John in the Classic Countdown.
I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. I'd have said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line. I've been on the right trip, but I must have used the wrong car. Head is in a bad place, and I wonder what's good for. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. My head is in a bad place, but I'm having such a good time. I've been running, trying to get hung up in my mind. Just got to give myself a good talking to this time. Just need a little brain salad surgery. I got to cure my insecurity. But I've been in the wrong place, but it must have been the right time. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong song. I've been in the right vein, but it seems like a wrong on. Cause I've been in the right world, but it seems like the wrong, 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 wrong. Slipping, dodging, sneaking, peeping, hiding out down the street. See my life shaking with every who I meet. Refried confusion as I'm making itself clear. Wonder which way do I go to get on out of here? Cause I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. And I done said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line. I took the right road, but I must have took a wrong train. I took a right move, but I made it at the wrong time. I went in the right trip, but I made
She's faced the hardest times you could imagine, and many times her eyes fought back the tears. And when her youthful world was about to fall in, each time her slender shoulders bore the weight of all her fears, and a sorrow no one hears still rings in midnight silence in her ears. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. And if by chance I should hold her, let me hold her for a time. But if allowed just one possession, I would pick her from the garden to be mine. touch her, for she'll awaken, and sleep's the only freedom that she knows. And when you walk into her eyes, you won't believe the way she's always paying for a debt she never owes, and a silent wind still blows that only she can hear, and so she goes. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall out upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. Let her cry, for she's a lady. She's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall out upon her. She's a
The bluesy ballad Wildflower by Skylark, the number 18 record from the spring of 1973. Some of the best-selling record albums that spring were Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player by Elton John, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, $1 Billion Babies from Alice Cooper, Led Zeppelin's Houses of the Holy, Lady Sings the Blues by Diana Ross, McCartney's Red Rose Speedway, and The Captain and Me by the Doobie Brothers, which included our number 17 countdown single, Long Train Runnin'.
down around the corner, half a mile from here. See them roses running, and you watch them disappear. Without love, where would you be now? Without love, no, I saw Miss Lucy down along the tracks. She lost her home and her family, and she won't be coming back. Without love, where would you be right now? Without love, well, the Illinois Central and the Southern Central Freight keep on pushing by mud, but you know they're running late. Without love, where would you be now? Without love,
out he found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. He sang as if he knew me in all my dark despair, and then he looked right through me as if I wasn't there, and he just kept on singing, singing clear and strong, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Oh, la 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 la, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Roberta Flack's Killing Me Softly from the spring of 1973. Next at number 15 in the countdown, the first of two smokin' instrumentals in this evening's Top 20. Here's Hocus Pocus by Focus. the Dutch group Focus with Hocus Pocus. I'm Dick Bartley. We're painting a picture in words and music of the spring of 1973. Let's recap the countdown briefly. The number 20 record was Reeling in the Years by Steely Dan. Dr. John had the number 19 tune, Right Place, Wrong Time. Wildflower by Skylark was number 18. The Doobie Brothers' Long Train Runnin' was number 17. In the number 16 spot, Killing Me Softly from Roberta Flack, and Hocus Pocus by Focus was number 15. Welcome back to the spring of 1973 and the number 14 record in our top 20 countdown, a novelty million seller called The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia by Vicki Lawrence.
He was on his way home from Candletop, been 2 weeks gone, and he thought he'd stop at Webb's and have him a drink before he went home to her. Andy Wollo said hello, and he said hi, what's doing? Whoa, said sit down, I got some bad news, it's gonna hurt. Said I'm your best friend and you know that's right, but your young bride ain't home tonight. Since you've been gone, she's been seeing that Amos boy Seth. Well, he got mad and he saw red, and Andy said, boy, don't you lose your head, 'cause to tell you the truth, I've been with her myself. That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. That's the night that they hung an innocent man. Well, don't trust your soul to no backwoods southern lawyer, 'cause the judge in the town's got bloodstains on his hands. Well, Andy got scared and left the bar, walking on home 'cause he didn't live far. See, Andy didn't have many friends and he just lost him one. Brother thought his wife must have left town, so he went home and finally found the only thing Papa had left him, and that was a gun. Then he went off to Andy's house, slipping through the backwoods quiet as a mouse. Came upon some tracks too small for Andy to make. The screen at the back porch door, and he saw Andy lying on the floor in a puddle of blood, and he started to shake. Well, the Georgia patrol wasn't making their rounds, so he fired a shot just to flag them down, and a big-bellied sheriff grabbed his gun and said, why'd you do it? Judge said guilty in a make-believe trial, slapped the sheriff on the back with a smile, said supper's waiting at home and I gotta get to it. That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. That's the night that they hung an innocent man. Well, don't trust your soul to no backwoods southern lawyer, 'cause the judge in the town's got bloodstains on his hands. Well, they hung my brother before I could say the tracks he saw while on his way to Andy's house and back that night were mine. And his cheap wife had never left town, and that's one body that'll never be found. See, little sister don't miss when she aims her gun. That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. Oh, oh, oh. That's the night that they hung an innocent man. Oh, oh. Well, don't trust your soul in all backwoods southern law.